Alright, so today I'm going to give my opinion on, obviously, First Descent. A lot of people, this game recently, I think, came out the past couple of days, and a lot of people have been picking up and playing the game just because due to the fact that it's been free to play. Just some backstory, I do enjoy a lot of first-person shooter games, or third-person shooter games, preferably third-person. The other thing is, this game does have a lot of flaws. It's got some cons, it's got some pros, I can name them. Um, but overall, this game, I would keep playing it once they fix some issues. Like, there's quite a bit. One big issue I've been having an issue with this game is that um, performance issues. The performance is definitely not the best. There's obviously differences between the console version. There's differences between the PC version. Um, the PC game is a little demanding. It is very demanding on overall, and when it comes to optimizing a game, there is a lot of optimization that needs to be done. Right now, I have it set to 30 frames a second just because of the fact that it's not really recording this game at 60 frames a second. It's not easy because of how demanding the game is. One issue I do have, obviously, is the games issue. It's not, you can't really fix a lot of the developing issues with the performances and all that. That's mainly has to get fixed over time because it's not easy to fix developing issues and performance issues. One game I would say it's like I have a I did test this with two different cards, which was a 6900 XT from AMD. Um, I recently don't have the card anymore because I sold it just due to reasons. Um, and my friend, they told me that, and when I tested it, I've had so many issues. The game just not wanting to launch. The game just not wanting to work at all. Period. When it came to me getting an NVIDIA GPU, it would launch. It like some of the issues did get fixed up, but overall, it still has issues of the game just crashing. It's freezing. It's freezing in the loading screen and causing a lot of people to just have to restart their computers. That includes streamers like midstream. They're streaming this game, and the next thing you know, their stream goes offline. Um, well, it's because the fact that the game just straight up crashed. It's broken. It's not a well solved game. It's got kinks it needs to work out. A lot of people said this game's gonna be a Destiny killer. It's gonna be a Warframe killer. It's gonna be the killer of all for a lot of shooter games. I don't see that forthcoming. The reason is it plays like Warframe and it has the looter shooter aspect of Destiny, but there's not as much content as Clyde said. There's quite a bit of content in the game of First Descent, but nowhere near on the level of Destiny 2 and so on and so forth. Um, Obviously, the game needs content. It needs that. Warframe's got the content, and Warframe's got the backbones of it being a game because everybody knows Warframe as pretty much a thing where it's you run around just do shit and all that. This game, it is very grindy. So one con is like um, if you have time to sit down and play the game, you can get a lot of stuff done. The minuses to that is that um, with it being very of a grindy game, it doesn't feel like it's developing your time. Overall, the game it needs a lot of fixes. If Nexon Studio could fix most of these issues, it would be worth playing the game. Um, but overall, it needs some work done. Um, the other games I would say that this is nowhere near of um FF level. Like obviously FF14 is an MMO. It's not a shooter or anything. Um, and I get that. But if you want to talk about content and stuff, like that game's got a lot more content than this. It still has all the original content from when the game first came out to the newest DLC, Dawn Trail. So, but yeah, the music in this game is not the best. It needs some work. But I'm just gonna show you some obviously gameplay of this, just due to the fact that a lot of people are interested in this game, and I don't foresee it. I foresee it striving, but obviously it needs some work. So overall, I would keep playing First Descent just to play with friends and all that, but I wouldn't spend any money or any of that on the microtransactions. The store's not filled yet with microtransaction like Destiny 2, where that game just became a microtransaction game. It's obviously, let's see. Yeah, you can see this. This has got starter packs. It's got limited skins. It's got premium skins. It it's definitely a game of not being pay to win yet. Um, Everyone. That's another thing too with First Descent is everybody saying it's pay to win. This game is not pay to win. It is not pay to win. I mean, if you want to talk about unlocking characters faster and having starter packs and all this stuff, the game is pay to win, no doubt. No doubt, this game is pay to win. If you want to talk about cosmetics, um, being able to buy other characters and all that other stuff. But I don't see it being pay to win because of the fact that there's no PvP. This game is purely just PvE. Once they add, if they add PvP, that's when this game's gonna start to become pay to win. The reason why I say that is because it's, as you can see, I'm just running around with Bunny, and I'm still doing decently well at content, and I haven't put a single dollar into this game. But if you have the time to grind the game, that's what this mainly is. It's a grindy game. But overall, First Descent, I would give it a score of 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. I would say 8 out of 10. The reason why I don't say 9 out of 10 is the fact that obviously there's performance issues. This game is starting to become microtransaction focused, and I don't really want to put it as a microtransaction game, but the fact that it's like Warframe, you can buy your characters. It's not like other games where if you buy the DLC or whatever, you unlock all the characters. You can have as much freedom as you want. You get to level them up each one. That's one perk about First Descent, is that each descendant you have to level. It's but yeah, overall the game's, it needs some work. I would see this game striving if it gets more time developed into the game. But yeah, so Nexon Studios, I hopefully can fix a lot of the issues. Once they start fixing issues, I think this game will start to strive. I forget the fact that it's like, oh, everyone thinks Nexon Studios is an indie developer. They're they do a lot of mobile games, not a lot of computer console gaming. I think this is their first trying into the market, and I think they did pretty well overall, but they need some work with this game. So hopefully y'all have a good day, and I guess stay alive.